Hello and welcome to this WION's special interview here at the World Economic Forum in Davos. Today we have Pratibha David Sullivan. She's the founding member of firstboard.io. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
What do you think of Davos and how important is it today?
Yeah, it's very important, and I think the spirit of dialogue, which is the theme, is why we're here today. So I'm with a group of women collective called firstboard.io. These are experienced women technology leaders from different aspects, different industries. I myself am in the climate change space, for example, and we have a lot of impact in the work that we do. And the idea is that these women should be on the board of companies to bring that impact to companies. Presently, less than 56% of boards have women leaders in their boards, and the idea is that First Board is that there should be more women, and this is that group of women who are ready to be on boards. And so having this kind of dialogue here at Davos, A, to promote women on boards, but B, also specifically on things that we are all focused on, which is climate change or AI transformation, humanity that is behind the AI, et cetera. So these are all expertise area where you're looking to have conversations in.
Right, so I'll switch back to India.
Yes.
India is growing, and what's your take on the $5 trillion economy?
Yeah, I think it's a very optimistic country. We have come a long way from when I was born there and I was raised there to where we are right now, and I think we still have a long way to go. What is amazing is the leap in AI that we're seeing in India and the adoption that's there back home in India. So it's leapfrogging a lot of the legacy things that other countries, developing countries, have already done, and it's leapfrogging into the future. And so the Indian tech talent is always very, it's promising, and it's very well regarded everywhere, including Silicon Valley. If you look at all of the top companies, whether that's Google or Microsoft, whatever it is, you have a lot of Indian CEOs, and in the same way in the engineering workforce too. So there's a lot of prestige being an Indian at this time and being in the technology space at this time.
Right, and here at Davos, what is your mission?
Our mission is to, A, bring awareness to women on boards. That's number one. But also, the other aspect for me, very personally, is on the climate change front. So we're seeing how climate change is transforming societies and economies on one hand, and we're also seeing how AI is changing governance on the other hand. So how do you bring AI and climate together so you can align intelligence and impact in one? And so we have a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to use AI for good, and that's the main reason we're here.
So how are you planning to do? What's the next step, for example?
Yeah, I think next step A is to find collaborations, people we can collaborate with to promote this. B is to have dialogues like this where there's a more awareness on the fact that, hey, climate change has not gone away just because it's not on the main stage anymore. It's still a thing. And so to bring that awareness and to have collaborations here at Davos.
Right, and if you have to think about one policy that can probably help something like this, the fusion of AI and climate,
Yeah.
where and what would you want to see?
I would love to see developed countries step up more to help with the climate change and policies, and not be afraid just because the political landscape has shifted, not be afraid to have those dialogues. And so to bring that kind of policy where climate change is still in the forefront of what we care about, and to continue, and for other countries to still continue that dialogue.
What about, let's say, a country like India? Where do you see that kind of synergy coming at some point?
Yeah, I mean, I think we're experiencing all of these things right now in India, and I think countries like India and Brazil, et cetera, that have a lot of forests and natural resources, I think it's the time to be concerned about that because it is being impacted, and we are struggling with water and different kinds of issues that we see, and so there's definitely synergies. I think India is doing a lot better than a lot of other countries, which I'm very proud of to say. So I think that's where I see like India just keeping on progressing and not stopping.
All right, fantastic. Thank you for taking time and being with us, Pratibha.
Thank you, Rahul. My pleasure.